She asked her real dad to walk her down the aisle. So I left without a word and let everything crash. If you've ever given your all to someone just to be erased from the picture, this story is for you. Like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss more stories like this one. Now let's begin. She was standing at the kitchen sink, rinsing wine glasses like it was just another quiet evening. "I need to tell you something," she said, not even turning around. I was standing in the hallway, fixing my cufflinks. Black tie, polished shoes. Today wasn't just another day. It was supposed to be a celebration. Her daughter's wedding. My daughter. Then came the sentence. Mel wants her biological father to walk her down the aisle. Just like that, the room collapsed around me. I didn't speak, didn't yell, didn't break anything. I just nodded once, went to the bedroom, packed nothing, and walked out. That night, I booked a one-way flight to Alaska. Melanie was 5 when I met her mother, Julia. She was quiet at first, guarded. Called me him, or mom's friend. But I was there at every school play, every scraped knee, every bedtime story. I gave her my last name, my home, my heart. By 10, she was proudly calling me dad. By 16, she was hugging me in the driveway after soccer practice, whispering, "Thanks for always believing in me." I paid every tuition bill, got her first car, helped her move into her college apartment in Boston, funded the down payment for her dream boutique. I knew I wasn't her father by blood, but I was her father in every way that mattered. And apparently, that wasn't enough. 2 weeks before the wedding, her biological father suddenly reappeared. Coffee dates, flattering lies, regretful apologies. He told her he missed her, that he'd always loved her. She bought it. Or maybe she just wanted to. What broke me wasn't that he was invited. It wasn't even that she wanted him in her life. It was that she chose him to take my place with one sentence, like I'd never existed. 17 years erased. Alaska is cold, but it's honest. The mountains don't fake affection. The snow doesn't pretend. I bought a small off-grid cabin. Let my phone ring until the battery died. No messages, just missed calls. From Julia, from Mel, even from him once. I didn't answer. I didn't need to, because some silence speaks volumes. I didn't ask for updates, but they came anyway. Friends sent me photos and videos. The wedding was extravagant. White roses, a string quartet, crystal chandeliers. Her biological father walked her down the aisle, head held high like a hero returning from war. My seat was empty. No one dared mention it out loud, but I saw it in every picture, the gap in the front row. The man who'd raised her wasn't there. The man who built her future had been erased from a story. But voids don't stay silent forever. 2 months later, the call started again, this time with a new tone. Turns out, fairy tale weddings don't pay for themselves. Turns out, her real dad came with real debt, credit collectors, and a trail of unpaid promises. Turns out, the man she replaced me with was the same man who'd left her in the first place. And guess what? 2 weeks before the wedding, I'd removed myself from everything. Joint accounts? Closed. College fund access? Gone. Business guarantees, co-sign loans, mortgage backups? All terminated. Legally. Quietly. Completely. She once called it our daughter's future. So I gave it back to me. My lawyer delivered the message in person. He handed Melanie a thick packet. Inside, a timeline, signed documents, wire transfers, 17 years of financial support, itemized and indisputable. At the end of the folder, a handwritten letter from me. Loyalty isn't inherited. It's earned. You were my daughter in every way that mattered, until you chose blood over bond. I was never your second option. I was your only one. That night, she called me. 11 times. I watched the screen light up again and again, her name flashing like a warning sign. I didn't pick up. Then Julia tried. Her voice cracked 3 seconds into the voicemail. I didn't know she was going to say that. I never agreed with it. Please, come back. I saved it, but I never replied. 3 months later, they sold the house. 6 months in, her marriage collapsed. The man who walked her down the aisle, he walked right out, took her car, her savings, her wedding ring, left her with bills and broken illusions. Poetic, really. They say the worst revenge is anger. No, the worst revenge is clarity. Truth laid out in documents. Cold, undeniable, delivered, and then ignored. A year passed. I got a letter, handwritten, Melanie's handwriting. She said she made a mistake. Said she finally understood what I meant. Said she missed me. I didn't open it. I didn't have to. I didn't vanish out of spite. I disappeared out of survival. I live in Alaska now, on a quiet fishing lodge. Help men who've been broken like I was. No noise. No lies. Just snow, water, firewood, and silence, the kind that heals. Sometimes guests ask me, "Why are you way out here?" I just smile, to remember who I am. Because I raised a daughter like she was mine. I gave her my name, my roof, my loyalty. And when she erased me, I didn't raise my voice. I raised my standards. When they chose absence, I gave them permanence. When they chose blood, I bled no more. And when they finally called, I let the phone ring. Because some silence isn't empty. It's earned.